years ago, I learned a very powerful truth. Whatever you focus on rules your day. Every day we're faced with a choice to focus on negative circumstances in our lives or on God. This choice is critical and will be the filter that we view everything else through. This is why God gives us instruction on how to focus our thinking. Philippians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9 tell us, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you." Training ourselves to think like this can be a challenge, but through the power of the Holy Spirit, we can be victorious. So let us have the mind of Christ to focus on truth and life, to see God's purpose in everything and everyone we encounter.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from the Houston area and I'm a OneShare member. At OneShare Health, as you guys reached out to me as I was going to renew with my other provider, which is also a Christian-based healthcare sharing ministry, I looked at the pros and the cons. I talked to several people within OneShare, and the customer service level at that level was incredible. They answered all my questions. I did have a lot of questions because I wanted to make sure that we were going with the right plan for, our family's needs. They answered all my questions, got back to me on questions that they couldn't answer, and so for me as our family, we definitely made the smooth transition, and it was a very smooth transition into OneShare. The customer service, again, is awesome. I like the aspect of the healthcare sharing ministry. It helps women and children behind the scenes. I like to be involved with that. We do a lot of volunteering for other things within our own community, and I like the fact that they are there helping our community as well. What attracted me was the options that I had, the pricing. We saved a lot of money by switching over to this type of Christian health share ministry. As a self-employed business owner with less than 5 employees, getting a group plan is not possible for us. We have looked at many different insurance plans that has a good umbrella policy, such as so many employees, because the pricing just is not sufficient. But a healthcare sharing ministry was much more affordable within our own means. And I would suggest anyone that is self-employed, has a small business with less than so many employees, definitely look into OneShare Health. What I like most about OneShare Health is the affordability, the ease of use, the customer service. I had one experience with telemedicine, and that was incredible. I was traveling out of state. I realized I was coming down with something. I didn't quite know what it was. I was gonna go visit the nearest urgent care center in that town. And I realized, I have an 800 number here, right here on my card. So let me call that number first. So I called the number, wasn't quite sure what it was because I never had done anything like that before. So I called them, they took my information. They indicated that a doctor would be calling me in the next few hours. My phone rang in like 15 minutes and that doctor called me. We went through all my symptoms. They found the nearest pharmacy in my area and went ahead and called in my prescription. Everything was done between 30 and 45 minutes. I would absolutely recommend OneShare Health to anyone that's looking for affordable options in healthcare. The customer service, the pricing, telemedicine, all that combined, and we saved a lot of money each month on our healthcare.
Hi, my name is Andrea, and I'm the mother of 3 children, and I live in the heart of Manhattan, and I am a OneShare Health member. When we were doing our research on healthcare options, my husband and I, we own our own business, and so we were looking for options for our family. We came across the healthcare sharing ministry, and we weren't quite sure what that was, but we happened to ask a couple of other friends who had their own businesses as well, and one of them mentioned the healthcare sharing ministry they were part of, OneShare Health. And they said that they'd been using it for a few years and had had a very positive experience with it and it worked for their family, so we looked into it. And when we looked into it, it was easy to understand, it fit our family's budget, and we thought, well, let's try it out. And so we've been OneShare Health members for a little under a year, and we are planning on continuing to be OneShare Health customers. We've been really happy and pleased with it. We're a family that takes health seriously, and we try to take care of our bodies, and we try to really do those things that we know that will help us stay healthy. And we really appreciated that there was a community of other people like-minded that also wanted to commit to taking care of their health, and so that we could all share in that and helping each other, because there are setbacks. Everybody has them. Unexpected things happen, even when you are trying your best to feed your family and to do those things that you know to take care of your body. And so it's so nice to have this community of people that also agreed and that we could help each other. So we really appreciated the community OneShare Health had provided. One thing that we've really appreciated with OneShare Health is they have telemedicine, so you can call a doctor 24/7 if you have something that you need to talk to a doctor about. So we've used it in the middle of the night, we've used it on the weekends. It's been a great resource. One night my son woke up, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and he had terrible pain in his ears. And we tried to get through to his pediatrician. She wasn't calling us back, so we thought, let's try the telemedicine number. And so we did. And a doctor called us back in less than 20 minutes, talked to us about our son. We actually did a video conference with the doctor, and he looked at my son, asked him questions, and we had phoned in a prescription to a 24-hour pharmacy. My son was back to bed in about an hour and feeling so much better. We were so grateful to have that resource in our back pocket. Like I said, we've used it on weekends when we've had, my kids have had pink eye, and I've just needed a prescription called in. The doctors have been great. They've been quick to get back to us. They've been great to work with, and they've even followed up with us. It saved our family money, it saved our family time, and it saved us on recovery time. We've gotten better back on our feet so much quicker. So we really enjoyed the telemedicine service that OneShare Health offers.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and this is Reese, and we are OneShare members in California. Yeah, so we heard about OneShare Health through another family friend that we were, my husband and I both work from home, so we needed some health care options. So we were looking at some more traditional options, and then we were recommended to research kind of like a Christian health sharing idea concept. We came across OneShare and did some research on that. My husband did a lot of research and then decided to go with that option. It was something we had never heard of before, so it was really kind of a curious concept. But once we started getting into it, we liked having that like faith-based system that we could look into that was really having our interest at heart. And we knew that we needed something that was more affordable because we were going to be paying primarily out of pocket. So that was really attractive to us as well. I would definitely recommend OneShare to my friends. Definitely for families who are looking for something that's affordable, family plans. I think that this is definitely a great way to go. Especially we've been really fortunate and haven't had a lot of health issues, but this has just been really easy, in getting my son into a pediatric appointments or finding a dentist or just some of those easy things, just being able to look at covered providers, make the appointments ourselves, and just kind of navigate the system. It's been a really smooth process in that way, especially for what our needs have been. Again, I think to emphasize the follow-up, the one-on-one relationship building that our care representative gave us, who constantly followed up with us, even a call the next day, just wanted to make sure you got the information. Did you have any follow-up questions? Like, that just goes a long way with us, with the customer service and, making sure we felt that our needs were met. So I think those have been really huge points for us in the service and the ministry. I know researching this can be overwhelming and finding options, and so being able to have someone kind of hold your hand through that process is awesome. It kind of puts a peace of mind to it, and helps you feel like you're being looked out for as well. Because I know I didn't know anything about different coverage options, sharing plans, any of that stuff. And so it was a little overwhelming at first to begin that research. Is this the right thing for our family? Does this make sense? Is this going to be affordable? But just knowing that they're here to help, the customer service team is on it. They're looking out for you as well. And it's not just like sign them up for the most expensive plan. It really was what met our family's needs best, was really important, and we really appreciated that.
OneShare Health is an amazing program, and I would think that it would be really good for a wide variety of people. Again, I did some research before I signed up with OneShare Health, and that was definitely the best program I could find. And again, experiencing the result, I can absolutely 100% recommend it to anyone based on my experience. My accident, what happened is that I'm a home inspector, and I was going up on my ladder, just checking the roof line from the edges. And as I was going up on my ladder, and I was close to the top already, the rain gutter got pushed back and kind of collapsed underneath the pressure of the ladder and my weight. But since I was close to the top and there was nothing to hold on to, I just know that I was falling down. And from that moment on, I don't remember a thing. So I was with my previous insurance company for over 20 years, and when I signed up with OneShare Health, which I did probably at the end of November, and being in effect by December 1st, my accident happened on December 3rd, so practically 3 days after I signed up with OneShare Health. And I could not be more satisfied with the service what I got, because basically I didn't have to do a thing. When I learned about this kind of programs at all, then when I went through the comparison analysis, what I normally do, comparing it with other similar type of programs, I found OneShare Health offering the best selection of providers. And that's very important, because it's one thing to pay less, but many times you get what you pay for. And in this case, it's absolutely not true, because I can use the best doctors in the area, the best hospitals, and that is a very important factor, obviously, when I made my choices. The concept, I really like the concept. I always try to live my life as healthy as I could. I eat healthy, I exercise a lot, but accidents do happen, and that's why we need to have this kind of coverage. But so it was such a smooth process. I could not believe it. No harassment, no many questions, no many bills and disputes, and everything was very well taken care of on their own. So I obviously could not be any happier with that. Because of my experience, I would highly recommend that to anyone for sure. It's a peace of mind that is important, obviously, but it's truly well worth it. And again, this service was amazing. And when I talked to them on the phone, very quick answers and very satisfying. Everyone was very informative and nice about it. And so absolutely, I would recommend that to anyone to sign up and use this health share program.